Hi, folks. I'm Jamie Hiles.
I'm Lydia Judy.
I'm Derek.
This is Screenplay Movies, a podcast where we review a movie each week, and Derek gives us the most somber intro possible. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm angry.
You're
I'm
angry?
Yeah.
shitty.
Oh, no.
Literally.
What's
Why are you
going
angry?
on?
I'm just really angry that I've never seen this movie before.
I know.
Well,
Why didn't anyone tell me about it?
Lydia. Some things you got to discover on your own.
Or you're on a podcast with your buddies.
yeah, and that's the joy of this show, right? Is when you do discover a new movie that you've never seen before. And that movie that she's talking about, if you somehow missed the thumbnail with John Carpenter's face or the title where we said something like John Carpenter's Body Bags Rocks or Does This Movie Suck? Whatever the hell I'm going to name this episode. We're doing John Carpenter's Body Bags, the 1993 Showtime movie that was actually supposed to be a pilot for an anthology series that unfortunately never went forward. Because it would have been a lot of fun, especially seeing John Carpenter weekly as the coroner.
I don't know how the fuck it didn't, man.
I know.
This thing was a masterpiece.
We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. But, so, that answered the question. Lydia, you had never seen this before, right?
No,
you
I
never
have
heard
not.
of it, right?
I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it. I've seen the cover. Why did I never watch it? I don't know.
And Derek, you have seen this, obviously, yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a long time. Like, some of it, like, as I was watching it was coming back. But, dude, I haven't seen this movie since the 90s.
Wow. I've seen this movie a bunch of times. Obviously, if you're a frequent listener here, you know my undying love and affinity for the great John Carpenter. You know, he and Spielberg are 1 and 1A. So, John Carpenter's the man. So, of course, I love all of his movies, but this one in particular, I remember watching it as a kid on Showtime. Not when it aired, not like in 1993 or whatever, but when we got a free weekend of Showtime, I remember this being on and watching it. And I especially remember the opening segment and the hair segment. I remember both of those pretty strongly. And I remembered all 3 segments because I remember as a younger kid, about 10 to 11 years old, watching this. And that last segment, I was like, is that fucking Luke Skywalker? Luke Skywalker's in this movie? Blew my mind. So I've lived with this for a while. I own it. So let's get into it, guys. This is our second anthology in as many weeks. Last week we did Creepshow 2. So this one is more similar in vein to Tales from the Crypt, obviously. Because we have a host in between the segments. And it's John Carpenter as the coroner. Let's start with that. What do you guys think of the setting for the, like the wraparound segments and John Carpenter as our host?
Beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was also, if you're making something to try to like compete with or in the same vein of Tales from the Crypt, which I didn't know this was supposed to be a spin-off series, like that's the best place to do it. You know what I mean? I thought it was a great what am I trying to say? Not a great angle or a great it was a good angle. Let's go with that.
Yeah. I thought it was so fun. So entertaining. To see him in that makeup was so cool. I was like, what is this? This is insane. This is so good.
And he did a great job.
He does do a great job.
He's a lot of fun. John Carpenter can be a big ham. And he's having a lot of fun in this role. I love the wraparound segments. I love the way they're shot. This whole thing is shot by Gary Kibb. But I love the way it's shot, and Carpenter directs it. It just has a lot of energy and fun to the wraparounds. And I like how each segment leads into the other. The silliness of him going through and looking at the different bodies that lead us to the next story. There's those gags with the freezers when the heads are switched always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Or when the girl's boobs are too big to fit in. That's really funny too.
Yep.
He's drinking from out of hide. That's great. But yeah, I love these wraparound segments. And we'll talk more about all the cameos in this as we go through. But in the wraparound segments, we get 2 cameos. We get Tom Arnold as the coroner that comes in, and we get Tobe Hooper as the other ones who directed the 3rd segment, The Eye. So I love these wraparound segments. I think it's a perfect kind of setup for this show, for this movie, and it kind of, sets the tone really well. And it's a great way to lead in from one segment to another. Let's start with the first segment, which the gas station, which, guys, I think is a fucking banger. Right?
Yeah. I really
Lydia,
loved this one. I loved
tell
it
me
so
about
much.
it. It's your first time watching it.
Yeah. It was so suspenseful. Like, and it just kept going. I loved it so much.
Yeah. I love the setup. The setup is great. Just the idea of being in one of those, little gas station cubicles, I guess is what you'd call it. And being in one that's like on a desolate highway. So you're literally by yourself. You have the garage and stuff over there, but you're trapped in this little thing. You're a woman in the middle there's not only that, but there's a serial killer that's on the loose, which, by the way, did you hear where they're from?
Haddonfield.
Haddonfield.
Yep, caught that.
Yep.
I was like,
so,
damn.
Yeah, oh shit, you guys are used to this fucking shit. But I love that setup. It's a very scary idea, and it does lead to a lot of great suspense. And this is where the cameo segments start hard, because when she arrives at the place, Bill is played by the late great Robert Carradine, who just recently passed away, and he's really good in this.
Oh yeah, excellent.
And you're like, I mean, so did you know he was the villain when you watched it first, Lydia?
No.
He just seems like a normal guy, right?
Yeah.
It seems like
and
a normal...
it doesn't help that, like, I was like, where do I know him from? Because Jake was telling me like what he knows it from, and I was like, no, I don't think it's that. He's like,
Revenge of the Nerds.
It's like, oh, he was Lizzie McGuire's dad.
Lizzie McGuire's dad, yeah. That's where you would remember him from.
Yeah, so I was like not suspecting at all that he was the bad guy.
Yeah, they do a pretty decent, like, I've seen it so many times that when I watch it, like, I see the early hints of it, like the way he kind of looks a little depraved and what have you. But I remember, like, the first time I saw it, I thought he was kind of a red herring. And when he drives away, that really sets it like, oh, that's not, okay, so he's fine. It's not him. And then, there's little things, like I said, like the way he's like, she asks about the code for the cash register. He's like, I'll just work. You just take the cash and I'll worry about that in the morning. Because he doesn't know it. That's why he says it. But, yeah. And then so we get the cameos here. Guys, Wes Craven. Wes Craven pops up. How incredible is that?
So incredible.
And he's so good, too, right? He's so good in this creepy little role.
I love it. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. And it's not... I can only think of a handful of movies where he's actually been in front of the camera instead of behind. So this was a great little Easter egg.
Yeah, and he's like, it just, it does create suspense because he's a little creepy and just, she's just kind of leery of everyone. Then we have David Naughton shows up from, American Werewolf in London.
I gasped when I saw him, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Driving like a cool car, being like a really cool guy. You're immediately this is a cool guy.
I was like, Wes Craven. I was like, oh, there's Wes Craven. That's awesome. That's so great. My heart is so happy to see him. And then I saw David, and I was like,
what?
Yeah.
And then you're not done.
Like, yeah. Keeps going.
Because then an unhoused person shows up, played by the king of all bum actors,
Oh my
Buck
God.
Flower.
Yep.
And that scene is great when he shows up, because when he appears from behind her, it's a pretty great scare moment.
Yep.
And then the fact that, she's locked out of the thing, and, she has to go through all of that, the way she falls and knocks over the oil slick, which sets up later, all that's masterfully done. It's all fucking really good stuff. And then we get Peter Jason shows up as the obnoxious one half of the obnoxious couple. And he's great too. He's always a joy when he shows up. He always makes me laugh too, because he just has such energy, man. He has such energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I love it when she's like, could you do me a favor? Ask him to go check it out, and he's like, say no more. Like, oh, I got you. And then he shows up. He's like, he passed out in there asleep, hugging the toilet seat. I had to aim over his head. I'm just like, what a fucking guy.
Oh my
But
God.
I do love that he literally did, want to help her out and legitimately checked on it and stuff. But he's just this fucking goofball. And then once the killer reveal happens, before the kill, so we get the killer reveal. We find out it's Bill, and he does his thing. But before that, we see the real Bill's picture, and we see him in person, which is the great Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Did you guys flip out when you saw Sam?
Yeah. No, I did. More or less that, like in 1994, I mean...
93.
93.
Yeah.
So, John Carpenter already established. Wes Craven already established. Not as established at that point, although he's done some great work at the time. Sam Raimi, like, this one segment has fucking 3 of the best horror director icons in history. Like,
well, to be fair, by the time this movie came out, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness had almost... Army of Darkness had come out. Was coming out that year. So, he was already Sam Raimi, at least. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, he wasn't as established as those other two. Those guys are legends. But, and now Sam Raimi is, of course, too. But when he pops up, I remember watching it, as a teenager. And after I knew who Sam Raimi was, and I rewatched this thing, and I was like, ah! Sam Raimi! Like, because, Sam's my guy. I was like, oh, excellent.
It is. It's wonderful.
This chase,
and he was in with the makeup artists in this crew. So.
Oh yeah, it's so great. So, what do you think of, like, the once the killer is revealed and the chase scene happens? It's pretty great, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Like,
there's nothing bad about this segment. This
him
segment
smashing the glass is really cool. I think the way he's smashing the glass, and then he gets like. I love the callback to Halloween shot when she's sitting there and he's in the background. We see him. He doesn't set up like Michael Myers or anything, but we see him start to, like, kind of come to. We have that really shallow focus. So he's in the deep background and we just see him kind of moving around. Is a great shot. Yep. And his death is great too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where he gets the truck dropped on him.
Yeah. The blood just...
Yeah.
Gushes out. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Luckily, oh, go ahead, Lydia.
I looked at Jake and was like, yep, that's the exact way I don't want to die.
No. I love his reaction, too. He's just like, curling his hands. And
yeah.
It's a great death.
So gross.
So, luckily, David forgot his credit card.
Yeah, I forgot my credit card.
Yeah.
Because, when he leaves, she realizes it. That's how she gets locked out the first time, is she tries to run out to get him and leaves the keys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I thought he was going to wolf out for a second.
Yeah, I think so. Great segment. What would you guys rate this segment?
So first off, the acting compared to what we had last week.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking way up here. Like, this segment alone is probably a 9.5. Like, it rocks for me. It's great.
Yeah. What do you think, Lydia?
I agree. I would give it a 9.
Yeah, I'm right there. I almost want to give it a 10. I love this segment so much because it really kicks this movie off with a bang, man.
Yeah.
Like
it really does.
it's
I
just
loved
like
it
the
so
best. This is my
much.
favorite. This is my favorite segment of all of them, and they're all fun. But this is my
Yeah.
favorite, and like it's just like the perfect short film directed by John Carpenter. It's just this perfect suspense piece, and
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I was like, God dang, man, just rushes out of the gate.
Yeah. And like
Great segment.
seeing Wes Craven is like makes it a 10.
Yeah, it does. Just seeing Wes and yeah, God, I miss Wes.
Me too.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's so beautiful
yeah.
to look at. I'm like, he should have been in more movies.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, we still have New Nightmare. So on to the next segment. The hair, the hair segment.
The hair.
The hair segment is the most overtly comedic of all of them. It's the comedy segment, and the setup is really kind of fucking really really fun. We have Stacy Keach, who is incredible in this segment. He's so funny. He's so good, right?
Yeah.
He's going bald. He's really all about his hair. He's losing it, and he just can't let it go. So he goes to this experimental hair transplant place and gets this long flowing locks. But it starts to take him over and bad things happen. Guys, what do you think of this one?
So first off, this is extraordinarily relatable for like a lot of, I don't know what the specific percentage of men that are going bald, but a lot of people have issues with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad rocked the comb over hardcore. He and I got into a wrestling match one time, of which I won, just throwing that out there. And when we were done, which it only took like 20 seconds, I pinned him pretty quick, but he got up and he looked like Bill Murray from fucking Pinball.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Yeah.
His hair was up like this, and
yeah.
Yeah,
but a lot of people have. It's very relatable. It's a very relatable problem.
It is, but what makes it even better is his absurd fixation on it is great. Of course, it's exaggerated because it's a comedy. But dude, when he so there's tons of great bits, when he goes to the hairdresser and he's telling him that I'll blow it up. Then it doesn't look bad. It looks fine for a man his age. It's fuller looking, whatever. But dude, when he gets that cream, when he gets that fucking paint stuff and puts it on his head, and he opens the door and he's like, "Hey," and it's like fucking matted down, and I laughed every time. I've seen this movie tons of times, and every time I laugh out loud when she opens that door and he's there with a stupid mustache.
It's just as funny when politicians do it on national television.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh my god, I really enjoyed it. I loved it. It was like to have so much fun with that concept. It's like, because it is like you can tell he's just going a little bit too far with this fixation, and it's kind of stressful watching him deal with it. And like, she loves him and doesn't care. Like, she's just like, it's fine.
I know.
It's
Lydia,
fine. Just leave it. It's distinguished. It's not. That's just natural. Just leave it. And he's just like, I can't. To the point where they're going to break up. They're just like, I'm going to leave for a while.
Yeah, we need some space. Because she also kisses his head and gets like the dye on her mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fun and so funny. I love that. It's great.
So,
no.
You guys, when he gets his fucking stallion look, first of all, he goes to the thing and we meet David Warner. Another 10 out of 10 actor. Love David Warner every time he pops up.
Yeah.
David Warner pops up here as the doctor, and they give him the stallion look. Guys, this look fucking kills me. It's so funny. This fucking Fabio hair.
Yeah.
There's a bit earlier that we have to point out a cameo, because we see this girl with long flowing locks, a guy with long flowing locks. Then we see Greg Nicotero with his fucking long hair with that dog.
Like an Afghan hound.
That's so funny.
That got me. That got me so hard. That was such a funny scene. You see him like looking at this girl with this super long hair, and you're just like, is he fantasizing about the girl or the hair? And then it
No,
cuts
at
to like
first.
two men with long hair.
Yeah,
At first,
it's just
I
all the
thought he
hair.
was
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh, he's probably like, man, if I had long hair, then I could
Because he's such
get
a
with this
playboy,
chick, and then I
kind of.
realized, nope, he's just looking at her hair.
Yeah, he's just obsessed with the hair. And the Greg Nicotero's really makes me laugh because, of course, it's Greg Nicotero. So
Yes.
you know, we get that bit, that humor for us too. But when it pans down to the dog, is just like
Yep.
such a great joke. He's like, even the dog has better hair than I do. What do you guys think of his stallion look?
Oh, it's over the top wild.
It's so good, though. I was like, actually, though, it kind of looks good on him.
He looks like such a goob. I love it so much. He's like,
He's like
when he says
really posing hard for every like.
When he's talking to himself in the mirror, he's like, "Oh, I can't let you touch it because then everybody will want to."
Yes, so funny,
so good. But then we see that the downside of this, he starts to get a tickle in his throat after, you know, the animal magnetism is irresistible to his fiance or girlfriend. After she leaves, he has the tickle in his throat, and we see the one of the hairs, because we also earlier the hairdresser cut it, and we see a bunch of them crawling away. So they start to take him over, and he freaking. What do you guys think of the makeup effect on him when the hair's overgrown? He's got those sores on his face.
Gross. It was gross.
Yeah.
But it looked good.
The skin looks good. The hair looks very just like glued on.
Yeah.
I mean, it does,
like
but
right here.
Yeah,
like...
yeah, these ones here. Yeah. I love the sores on his face and stuff. It looks nasty. I was like, oh. And I love when he walks in and he's like, oh, how's it going? And he's like, you know, how are you? And he goes, you know, take a guess. He's like covered in hair. And then we find out that they're aliens. And that's how they, you know, that's how they like incubate.
They like brains.
Yeah.
I made a really great joke during this that no one will really get except like me and Jake. But my dad has long hair, like hair metal hair still, you know. And at one point he's like walking through with all the extra long hair, and he's like walking through his house like looking all sick. And I was like, it looks like my dad in the morning. It just made me and Jake laugh.
I will say this. The aliens' plan here seemed kind of like a harebrained scheme.
Nope.
No, Jamie.
Wah,
No.
wah, wah.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Talking about, just because I'm talking about my dad doesn't mean you can make some dad jokes.
Hey, I get it naturally. Being a dad, I've earned it. No, I love that. The ending is pretty fun. It's pretty cool with the alien reveal, and we find out that, you know, basically he has to find that they found out that just people are insecure, and that this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
They come to you.
Yep, exactly.
It's a very Doctor Who like ending.
It is, yeah. Or Twilight Zone-ish. Very Twilight Zone, yeah. What do you guys think of hair?
The acting was, again, superb. I thought all of them did a great job. There's absolutely no way if I had a girl like that pining over me and she didn't care about my hair, I wouldn't either. Come on, man.
She's stunning. No, it's Sheena Easton.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
So, and, you know, it was it was not as necessarily as suspenseful as the last one, but it just was fun.
Yeah.
So if we're rating these independently, I'm an 8.5.
Yeah. I really think it was a lot of fun too. Like, not as scary, but definitely worth it. Like, in the
right.
End. I guess I'll give it an 8 too.
Yeah. Hair was not there to scare. It's there for yucks. It's definitely.
I mean, it's genuinely entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
8 for me as well. This segment is an 8 for me as well. It's so funny. and it's so well acted and so well directed, and it's just like kind of hits all the spots. It's just a fun segment. And then we get Tobe Hooper's segment. John Carpenter directed the first two. Andy directs the wraparound. Tobe Hooper directed the third segment with Mark Hamill called I. So the setup for this one is a baseball player played by Mark Hamill, a minor league baseball player who has dreams of jumping up to the majors. Is on his way home after a big game, and he gets into a car accident, loses his eye. Therefore, his career is over. But an experimental procedure gives him his eye back. But basically, it's the eye of a serial killer. So he starts exhibiting flashbacks in the mannerisms of the killer. As a premise for a segment, it's a pretty banger premise, right?
Yeah, for sure. And there was a I mean, I don't want to say a stigma, but like, there's a couple movies out there that are like this. Like, you get a body part of somebody, you inherit their tendencies.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, and also, if you're Mark Hamill, his character, like, your entire future is on the line.
Because not only that, but Brent Matthews is his name. But not only that, not only your career, but you need your career to succeed because you found out that you're going to have a baby eventually. I mean, he finds out after, but they need a future.
By the way, that is the absolute sweetest, most amazing way to find out you have a child on the way. A crib from mom to dad.
Oh,
no.
Oh, yeah.
Crib delivery.
Losing your eye?
Yes, the crib. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. The note, too, from mom to dad. Oh, yeah. You got me. You got my sensitive heart.
Yeah.
So
and Twiggy.
Yes, Twiggy is his wife, which I saw. I was like, what a fucking... I forgot about Twiggy. I forgot that was her.
Right?
I forgot her name was Twiggy. I was like,
Literally,
oh, God,
me
Twiggy.
too.
Mark Hamill is great in this segment. Like, really great.
You forget how good Mark Hamill is as an actor in general. Like,
yeah.
I often forget this until I watch him in something and I'm like, motherfucker's great.
Yeah.
But he did a great job in this.
Yes, he did. I will say, old Brent maybe in the rain should have just like pulled over to get his fucking cassette tapes.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays he just would have been like this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Voice activated assistant.
Yes, exactly. I mean, look, I can relate a little bit. I remember the days of flipping through my CD book. You know what I mean? Trying to get my CD out. But I can tell you, if it was pouring rain, I would just fucking listen to whatever's on the radio. He's just like, man, this newscast sucks. Oh, look at those CDs. I think there's a Garth Brooks down there. Better go try to grab that.
Him with his like southern accent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I love that his other eye is brown, you know? Mm-hmm. Mark Hamill has these like piercing eyes. And so have this like brown eye is just juxtaposes it really well. What do you guys think of this segment? It's like more scary. I mean, it's scary again.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's an intense one.
Well,
Definitely
and also, oh, go ahead, Lydia. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Also, as far as like the range that the actors get to portray, Mark gets the best opportunity because he portrays really two different characters, right? It's himself, and then it's at times that alter ego. And man, he just like nails it, especially like that.
John Randall.
He gives a good dialogue. Yeah, John Randall. He gives really good like dialogue at the end, right before, spoiler alert, he impales his eye with a pair of shears. But like he gives this really great like speech to his wife, and it's so intense, and like he's sweating because he's just been when he goes, she goes, "What are you doing out here in the yard?" And he's like, I'm digging your grave.
Oh, yeah, when he says, I
Like-
can't because I got to finish digging your grave. The way he delivers that line is fucking incredible.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Like, it was intense,
It's pretty
man. You
scary.
believed it.
I love like the flashbacks we keep getting, like the little flashes of stuff that he's seeing, like the buried women. I like the way that's presented to us.
Yeah.
And I also like the hand in the garbage disposal was pretty cool. I think all that stuff. This is the goriest segment for sure because it like just has a lot of other stuff going on. So yeah, I think all that is pretty cool. And there's also a scene where he and his wife are about to have. I mean, they're having sex, and John Randall kind of takes over, and he goes ballistic. And well, he's imagines a beat up dead woman essentially.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's mortified, but then the John Randall part of him really likes it. And then he bites her. And, like, he doesn't know what's going on. John Randall part's still taking over. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He's pacing to himself, reading the Bible, trying to, like, you know, come to grips with what's going on before he discovers that it was John Randall's eye that was put into him and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, that scene's really friggin' intense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of... I would have been calling up... Well, he went to visit the doctor. I'd have beat the shit
he went
out
up
of
to
that
visit
guy.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, how dare you?
I would have said, how about we remove this? This seems very bad. I don't like this. I'll wear a patch. I'll go Days of Our Lives. It's fine. Not a big deal.
Oh, and the coroner makes a great joke at the end. It's like, I don't know what the big deal was, man. He could have become an umpire.
Yeah, that is a great joke. That is a
like,
great joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
With one eye, he could have been a great umpire. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Bastards can't see shit. But
hey,
yeah,
what are you, blind? Yeah. Am I right, asshole? Sit
but
down.
yeah, then the end of it's really intense because he chases her down, does all that stuff, gives that speech like you talk about, Derek, and then he takes over and he stabs himself in the eye, and we just literally end on the image of him laying there, and you're just like, oh man, that was intense. Pretty good one. I remembered this as a kid because I remembered this, like I said, Luke Skywalker was in it, and it was like really intense. I remember thinking it was pretty scary as a kid. Like, this first segment is super scary because it's suspenseful. This one was scary because it was fucking dark and shit. What do you guys think of I as a segment?
It's got the most depth of the three, I think. Also got the most dynamic, which is hard because like there were a lot of good actors in this.
All the actors are good, yeah.
Yeah, I do think Mark kind of does steal the show a little bit because he's a great actor, but going back and forth, he's great. But it's really good. It's also kind of emotional because I really felt terrible for his wife.
Yeah,
because of all the
Twiggy
like
goes
things
through
that
it, man. She's
she
pregnant.
does.
She's getting bit. Her husband's first of all, she had to go through her husband's accident, and then he's got then he's got this weird eye that she can't handle because it's different looking, so he has to put in his contact.
Mm-hmm.
And then then of course him going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and the thing trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Because he talks about when he's doing his thing, John Randall talks about, he needs them to be quiet, but then they're too quiet. He doesn't like when they go too quiet, but then, he doesn't like it when they're cold, but then he makes love to them, and you're like, bull! John Randall fucking deserved the gas chamber. That's sick.
Well, and one of the flashbacks is his mom putting out her cigarette on his face, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, he's definitely, this character would definitely fit into that like mold of monsters are created.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he, not in any way.
Yeah.
Giving him a pass on the things that he did, but Yeah, not a great childhood either.
No. So what do you think of Derek? What would you give it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would give this one a 9. Like, I really liked the performance. I thought the idea was great. I did look it up. There has been one fully successful eye transplant done.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I honestly thought it was more prevalent of a surgery
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, but it's not. Like, they do, like, partial, like, parts of the eye,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, an
Yeah.
actual full eye, there's only been one.
Wow.
Yeah, they rebuild portions of the eye, I think, quite often.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like your orbital bone and stuff, they're really proficient at rebuilding that these days. But yeah. What do you think, Lydia?
It's this one's kind of tough because it's so like dark and like true crimey that it for me personally it was my least favorite, I think, of the stories. Um the acting is fantastic and like everything about it is great, and but just like on a personal level it was like too scary for me. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Mm-hmm.
assault and like all these horrible.
Traumatizing.
I'm like, there's a reason I've distanced myself from like the true crime stuff a little bit because it's just getting too much for me. But that's just me. So I'm gonna give it a 7, just to play in line with where I rank the other ones, I guess.
Yeah, I give it an 8 as well. I think it's on par with Hair to me. Um, I think I like Hair a little bit more because it's more fun, but I think the performances in this one are really good. Uh, really, really good. And I think that the premise and everything's really good. I just think that the first segment's so strong that it kind of like just
Yeah,
wasn't going to be beat to me. I mean, I
yeah,
think it's like the perfect opening and the perfect segment of this kind of ilk. But yeah,
agreed. But Mark Hamill
and then
though, so
yeah,
underrated, so amazing.
no, so underrated, so great. Yeah, he's great.
Twiggy did fantastic as well.
Yes. So let's talk about the ending real fast. The wraparound. We find out that the coroner is obviously an undead coroner. He's actually one of the bodies that's just been
Mm-hmm.
acting like the coroner this whole time, and it's pretty funny. He gets back on the slab. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go," and he gets back on the slab, and then they're cutting him open and stuff. He's like looking up at him as he's doing it, and then he goes, "Man, this guy's liver is terrible. What was he drinking? Formaldehyde?" And he's like, "Grab the bone saw." And Carpenter looks at us and goes, "Oh." And then we get him doing that to end it out. It's funny, right? A fun ending.
That was such a
Yep.
cool image too.
Yeah. And it's fun that he's like an undead coroner kind of character. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that is body bags. What do you guys think of body bags? Derek, what are you going to give body bags out of 10?
So I mean, this is just like light years better as far as acting goes. From the last anthology that we did, um, the stories were like just had a lot more depth, and they like the weight behind them was just better. I mean, part of that was fucking directors in this thing.
Yes.
Give me a break.
That's the biggest thing. Yes.
Yeah, and for the life of me, I don't understand how this did not become like if that was the plan. Who decided? Nah, we're not going to greenlight that. I don't know, but I feel like they made a mistake. They should have at least had like another one. I don't know. It was on Showtime. I tried to find numbers, but it wouldn't have box office numbers, and on the IMDb page, it did not have a budget. So
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
didn't run. I mean, this played on Showtime, so it didn't play no
That's what I'm
box
saying.
office. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that it'd be like Game of Thrones. But either way, I'm gonna give this whole thing an 8.75, kind of an average of what I gave the individual components to it. It was wonderful to watch. I really kind of just forgot about this, but I won't make that mistake again. and it's one that I will share with Clark one day, and I can't wait to.
Yeah, this is one that I'm just like, man, I wish I would have seen this like 10 years ago. When I was like looking for this kind of movie, like specifically looking for this kind of movie, and would stumble upon some that were like fine or whatever. There's just so many wrong turns I made to avoid this one, where I'm just like, this would have been it. I would have been obsessed with this. Which I think I am now. I think I'm gonna watch it again for sure. It's so fun. It's so good. It made me so happy. I'll give it a 9. I don't know. What did you give it, Derek?
An
I give it an
8.75.
8.75.
Okay. I think I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a blast, man. It's just one of my favorites to put on if I'm just in the mood for some, anthology horror or just want something fun to watch. I'll anytime put on the gas station if I need if I have 20 to 30 minutes to kill and I'm kind of in the mood for suspense. Throw on the gas station segment and it just does the trick because it's just a fucking banger. Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. It's or an 8.5. Let's give it an 8.5. But yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the best anthology movies out there. I would say it's on par with the original Creepshow. Maybe even a little more fun at times.
Yeah.
And the direction is just compared to Creepshow 2, the direction of this thing is just leaps and bounds better than last week. I mean, we have the John Carpenter, Tobe Hooper duo directing these segments, and you could just tell, And Gary Kibb as the cinematographer, he's always a fantastic. And John Carpenter's score is fucking great, by the way. We didn't even mention it. His score is great, like always. There's, the gas station. The opening has this great Carpenter theme. The gas station has this really suspenseful music. Hair has this really funny, bluesy kind of bouncy music. And then The Eye has this real, dark gothic score. So it's just perfectly scored each segment. So yeah, great time. But now we're going to make this movie a 10 out of 10. And we're going to crank this up to 11. But we're going to Akinize this movie.
Thrill me.
Who would the great Tom Atkins play in Body Bags? Because there's tons of people he could play.
Can we put him in multiple?
You could put him in all the segments if you want.
All the segments.
Sure.
Okay, so in the first one, I think he would be the guy driving the red, the red car.
Agreed. Yeah, he'd take David Nutten's place. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because she would definitely be pining over him. I was thinking that too. Oh yeah, that has Atkins written all over it.
Yes.
Who would he be in Hair?
He'd have to be Richard.
Oh yeah, I guess
Stacey
that's the only. Yeah, he'd have to be
Keach.
Stacey Keach's character.
I think he would do really well in that too. I think. Could you imagine him with that long hair?
I'm gonna try to Photoshop it. Okay, and then in The Eye, I mean, I don't want to replace Mark Hamill. He does such a great job.
I was going to say I wouldn't want to do that. He'd have to be one of the doctors.
He has to be one of the doctors. The only other characters. Yeah.
Yeah. But he was so good in that.
And then I'd replace Tom Arnold with him in the wraparound segment.
I mean, Tom's got a really great comedic.
Oh no,
timing.
Tom's great. But if we can't replace Tobe Hooper because that's our Tobe Hooper cameo. So yeah, he'd have to play that if we did the wraparound. All right, guys. It's my turn to pick. And I've been, I went back and forth on what we were going to watch. And I decided to do a new movie. So we are going to do Undertone.
Never even heard of this one.
2026's Undertone.
I'm excited. I've seen it already, and
I've not seen it yet. It is currently streaming on both Hulu and HBO Max.
I'm excited for you guys to see
Derek,
it.
have you seen Undertone?
Nope, never even heard of it.
I'm not going to give anything away either, so don't even ask.
Yep. So don't even ask for it, Derek. All right. So Undertone is streaming on HBO Max. You can follow us. That will be our show. Yeah, is that it? You guys have anything else to say about the body bag? Except definitely go out and buy it, so you'll have it forever. Or at least go watch it on any of Tubi, Peacock, any of those places. I think it's also on Pluto. But check it out.
If you're watching this podcast, you better just go buy it.
Go buy it. Just buy it. It's great. It's great. You won't regret it. So that's our show for this week. You can follow us online at HiLaProductions.com. You can follow us on Facebook at HiLa Productions. Stay tuned next week when we are going to watch Undertone. Also, stay tuned after the episode for the opening scene to the feature film we are working on, Secret Admirer. We are currently in pre-production on our short High Stakes, which is a hostage thriller. And there might be another project down the pipelines, a smaller project that might be out by the end of the year. We'll see. We got some stuff going on, guys. So stay tuned for this space and those socials and the website. Stay tuned for those places and you'll find out soon enough. But for Derek Lemaster and Lydia Judy, I'm Jamie Hiles. And until next week, if you are going to scream bloody movies.